Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula, and on this platform we discuss about design and fashion, luxury and lifestyle, but in a more practical and sensible way. I have now owned the Polène Numero Un Nano, so the #1 nano bag, for approximately 1 month, and I thought I would want to share my first impressions of this beautiful handbag. So I bought this bag around a month ago from Paris, from my small vacation, and I had been curious over the brand for, let's say, 2 to 3 years, but I felt that I would actually want to have the in-store experience, to actually try on the different bag models and look at the colors, etc., because at least I felt, looking online on Polène's website, there were so many bag models that I was interested in, and the colors, it was very difficult to choose. So I really wanted to be there live in person to see what would be the best bag for me. And I came out with this beautiful taupe colored bag. I will link this exact one down to the description box if you wanna check it out. Also, there will be the measurements, etc. So I will not take my measuring tape or anything like that. And I have now been wearing this for a month or so. So I've actually been quite actively using the bag. And I already have some comments and notes about this that I thought we could maybe have a look together at what I really think about the Polène Numero Un Nano bag. But before we get more deeply into the bag itself, if you enjoy this type of contents or mainly discussing about luxury fashion, then most likely you're gonna enjoy this channel. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, it would mean so much to me, but definitely please do come back here. I post the videos every Monday and Thursday, and I think you would also like it here. In case you want to have a look at what it was at the boutique or the unboxing of this, I will leave the video here, shameless plug. So we're not gonna go into any packaging or anything like that, but more to the bag itself. So it's so cute, look at it. But this is basically what it looks like. It has a top handle and a strap, which is detachable and adjustable. So it is attached to the D-rings over here, and you can basically just remove the strap, and if you want to have a different type of strap or anything like that. There are 6 holes on each of the sides or ends of the strap, so there is definitely a lot of adjustment room in this bag. I will have a try-on video so you can see what this looks like on me. I am 180 centimeters tall, so actually quite tall, also a little curvilicious, and I have this in the longest setting. So just as a reference, probably it's interesting because the bag itself is quite tiny, and I did have a discussion going on in my Instagram with some lovely people who commented on my photo of this about the strap length. So I feel that there is quite a lot of adjustments, but we are all different sizes, all of us, so there's going to be a reference on what it looks like on me. And yeah, back to the bag itself. So then here in the back side there is a back pocket, which, to be honest, I don't know what I would put in here. It would fit like a credit card or something like that, but why would I have a card in here? And if I would have something a little more like wider, I think it would stretch out the pocket, so I don't really use the pocket to anything, but there is one nevertheless. And here in the front it has golden Polène text over here, and it has feet, cute feet, and yeah, that's what it looks like on the outside. Now when we are moving to the inside, I thought that I have actually filled this up. So for me, I think the biggest positive, I don't know, surprise, was it a surprise? Maybe it was how much I can actually fit stuff into it, because for me it looks like a mini bag, but it actually has quite a lot of stuff. And the biggest test that I actually put this through was a week ago or so. We had our company Christmas party, which was actually super nice, because last year there obviously was not any kind of company Christmas party. So we met all together and had a wonderful evening. And as that was like going to a bar with, let's say, drunk people, let's put it like that, I really didn't feel comfortable in taking like my super expensive bags with me. Plus I was with my colleagues, and I don't see that there is anything bad with logos, but for some reason I feel that at work I don't want to draw any type of attention to, I don't know, expensive stuff. So I think this was a perfect bag for that, because it's like festive enough with its shape, but it's very neutral, very cute, very tiny, and I think like a good for that one. But I did stuff this quite a lot for the whole day. So we had a cocktail school training where we learned how to make cocktails, and then we went to a nice restaurant with the 4-course meal, and then we had an after party in some bar. So this was my companion, and that was the most stuff I had put into the bag. So I did put all the same stuff in here, and I have to say I was super surprised in how much it fits. So now that we're gonna go look inside, it's at the same time gonna be a what fits. So let's move on. The closure is a button over here, and I just removed the stickers. I'm really sorry about my nails, by the way. They are a bit chipping from the edges, but it's like that. And then this, it has on the other side, and it says Polène over there. And this is what it looks like. It has 2 buttons that will widen the opening. And here is how I have stuffed it. So I thought, let's empty it and then we can have a look at the inside. So I had my phone, iPhone 11. So this is a case. I'm filming with my actual phone, but iPhone 11, if someone is wondering, it fits very easily. I had a compact powder. Usually I don't really wear this type of makeup, but it was a party, so I did bring a compact powder. I had a comb, hand cream. This is a Byredo Gypsy Water hand cream. I had my home keys, so my house keys to get in, so the Louis Vuitton Pochette Clé. I had my wallet, so the Saint Laurent small envelope wallet. AirPods. Another set of keys. So these are the keys to our office. I do have this Ladurée keychain from Paris. I think it's super cute. I had a lip balm, some gum needed definitely. I had a small perfume. So this is a, let's say, sample tester from Christian Dior, Holy Peony, my favorite. A lipstick. This is Charlotte Tilbury, the Queen. So this is the color. I did have a lip liner as well for the lipstick. A small hairspray. So yes, in addition to all that, I had a small hairspray, and then I had 2 bobby pins. And now it is empty. So all of that actually fit in to this bag. And for me, that's like, whoa, that's a lot of stuff. And probably it would have fit something like small miscellaneous items still, but that was just way enough for me. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It has a fabric lining, so the rest of the bag is calf leather, and inside it has a fabric lining. I think it's okay. I think it makes it a bit more carefree, and I would say lighter as a bag itself. And if we think about the price that this was, yeah, it's totally fine. And then there is like one slip pocket over here, and it says Polène Paris. Not sure if you're able to see, but here on the back side, and made in Spain. So that's what the bag is inside, outside, what it fits. Now we could go into my first impressions of it. So as mentioned, I have actually worn this quite a lot. So as soon as we got back from Paris, I started wearing this. I took this to a business trip. The company where I work, we do have offices also abroad, and I work in such a role that I actually have the chance to travel or need to travel. Kind of depends on the week how I feel about work travel. But anyway, so I have taken this also to a work trip, and just in general worn this at home while going to the office or just doing some errands or whatever. And I think it has already caught some rain, but this is super durable. And one type of durability test I actually was forced to do because I wasn't really asked. But as mentioned, I took this to our office Christmas party, and then in the after party setting, one of my colleagues actually poured white wine on me, basically. But I had this on, like I had it on me when we were at the bar. So this also took some hit of white wine, and I feel like my heart stopped. Obviously that was an accident and all of that, but yeah, so I wasn't really at all worried about what I was wearing. But I was very concerned over this because there was a lot of liquid kind of going. Luckily I had it closed, so nothing went in, but basically on the front of the bag. And then I just took a lot of papers and wiped it, and I wasn't really sure what to do at the bar. So when I got home, I took like a damp paper and then kind of went through all of it. And try to smell it, like, you know, if it would smell like leather or alcohol or something. And it actually smelled like leather, thank God, still. And then in the morning, after I had like a good night's sleep, etc., I went through it again, and there was like nothing. It wasn't sticky, it didn't smell. It felt exactly the same as, let's say, the backside that didn't get any hit. So maybe not the kind of durability test that I would have wanted to try, but it has happened now, and it passed clearly. And I mean, every day since that had happened, I've been like, okay, something wrong with it. Nothing is wrong. So now I am not afraid if I'm outside and I'm caught in rain or snow, storm or something. I know this will handle it. I don't think I have had enough time with the bag to create like enough of pros and cons for like a longevity point of view. I mean, there are no signs of wear. I mean, I would say that's expected for 1 month in. Even though it went into a shower, let's put it like that. But I would say that the experience so far has been so positive. I don't even know what I was expecting, but Polène bags have basically been the first contemporary brand bags I have been seriously looking at since years. So basically, when I shifted from contemporary bags to luxury designer, for some reason the contemporary side kind of lost their light. I don't know if that's what I'm trying to say, but I wasn't that drawn into them anymore. Which, like, a nice thing and not so nice, because the bags that I were drawn to were a hell of a lot more expensive than the contemporary side of things. But anyway, I think it was like 3 years ago or something like that, 3 to 4 years ago, I started noticing Polène popping up with, let's say, influencers who were more focused on luxury designers, brands. And when they showcased all the different bags that they most likely got for free, that's my guess, I actually really noticed myself being drawn to the aesthetics of Polène. And it stuck with me. I couldn't get over it. I started following them on Instagram and going to their website and looking at them, the different colors, and I was just like, oh my God. And they only have stores or boutiques in France. I do live in Europe, and usually I go to Paris, let's say, once in 2 years or something, sometimes more often, really depends on the year. Because I love Paris. I go there with my mom or then with my husband, so it's like I have multiple people to go with who all love Paris. Well, I would assume my husband loves it because I love it, kind of. But anyway, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to Paris and go to the boutique and try them on, etc. Blah blah blah. And I just kind of made the decision that I would not order these online before I get to Paris. And then the pandemic started, and I was stuck at home for a while without any way to get to Paris. And it was so many times that I'm like, I'm gonna order, nope, I still want to have the experience, I'm gonna order, nope, and all of that. So I'm so glad I waited and I got the experience to go to the boutique. The boutique is stunning, and I would say that all of the expectations I had for the brand and for the bags, as I've been watching quite many videos, this has met all the expectations. So I would say, like, there is only one thing that kind of annoys me, and it's a small thing which I've already dealt with. But when I have this crossbody and I try to go inside the bag, if I have the buttons closed like this, getting things like my phone, which most likely I will reach out quite many times when I'm out, I can fit the phone through this when the buttons are closed, but I mean, you saw it's very tight, and if I have my hand in here as well, it's annoying. So I will need to have the buttons open, and then it's like easy access all the way. And I've become so lazy that I don't anymore close the buttons when I have this on me and I've reached for my phone and putting it back. So what I do is I push the sides inwards like this, and then just close this, and then I keep the buttons open inside. For me, it looks okay like this. Even though the buttons are open, it still has the same shape, that these go inwards, and it's, for me, it has the same shape anyway, like close enough type of thing. So I'm just like, are the buttons really necessary? Maybe for some, and of course there is like added security when it is more pushed together. But that's like the only thing that I have noticed that's I mean, maybe I'm just lazy, but I just cannot have myself opening and closing the buttons every time I want to get into the bag. So I just keep them open, even though when I close it, I still have them open in here. So when I need to go inside the bag, it's just easy access. And those were my first impressions. I mean, I guess it's quite obvious. I'm super pleased with my purchase and I'm looking forward to see how this wears. Because as mentioned, I haven't really been looking at contemporary brands recently. So I do have more experience from the more like high-end luxury designer bags from the recent years. So I know approximately how they wear. So I'm looking forward to see how this wears, because this was like, I don't know, 10th of the price or 8th of the price or something. And I don't really think that I have like jumped ship and now be like, yeah, no more luxury handbags, only contemporary. But I have been like surprised positively over how much I like this and how much I'm drawn to it. And I guess the fact that how much I've been dreaming and lusting over it for the past 3 to 4 years maybe proves that I actually truly was interested in the brand and the bags, and now I have one and I'm just like, it's wonderful. Do you have some Polène handbags, or what's your experience with the brand? Are you interested? Please do let me know in the comment section down below. We can continue the discussion there. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye!